Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. This is my first video after transitioning into primarily video content after having done Study With Me streams for almost 2 years now. And today I will be talking about how to increase low energy levels. A lot of us have either in periods of our lives or maybe consistently even struggled with low energy levels during our professional or academic life. It can be depending on many factors. And today I wanted to share 5 habits that I have employed in my life this spring that have completely changed my energy levels around. And I say just let's dive right in. Coming in at number 5 is a habit that has truly revitalized my daily routine. You see, sometimes we fall into a monotonous? I don't know, but you know what I mean. A monotonous pattern that drains our inspiration and motivation. Day-to-day life can become a little bit repetitive, and this is something that I noticed. I noticed that every time something broke my routine, I felt more inspired and motivated afterwards. For example, I recently helped to organize an international conference during a whole week. I only slept 2 to 3 hours every night, and it was undoubtedly exhausting. But afterwards, I kind of had a new perspective on my life, and I felt like I saw everything in my life with new eyes. I felt more inclined towards my goals, and I just felt refreshed. And I realized that I feel this rejuvenated because I just broke my daily routine that has kind of become repetitive for me. And now this is something I do consciously. I seek the experience of breaking out of my routine. So my advice is to seek out opportunities to break your routine, whether it's a business trip or any kind of school project where you can leave town. Anything that you're offered, grab it if possible. If you're not offered anything, seek out the opportunity. It can truly change around that day-to-day pattern that we can fall into. Coming in at number 4, I want to share a principle that had a significant impact on my energy level, and it's the restful manner that I learned from the Indian yogi Sadhguru. Essentially, it teaches us, this is how I interpret it. Essentially, it teaches us not to exert all our energy into one daily activity, but to instead reserve our energy throughout the day. And we do that practically by not putting all our energy into one single activity, that is, instead trying to do everything at a stable pace. That can mean deep breathing. That can mean even if you don't have the chance to maybe lay down, you still kind of take a break in your mind. For example, let your mind wander for a moment without guilt. Or for me personally, if I'm at home, this can be difficult to do at work. I like to lay down for 10 minutes and listen to music. And I also sometimes consciously choose to do things slower. A good technique to do that is just to start focusing on your breathing, and automatically you will start doing things a little bit more paced, in a paced manner. So I would say this definitely made the list for me. This has definitely changed my energy because I am a person who I can have a very compulsive streak, so I can just hone in on the task and just focus 500% and just see nothing else, and that leads to me just putting all my energy into that one task and feeling completely exhausted afterwards. And this kind of concept that I got from Sadhguru of a restful manner has really helped me to turn that around. So I don't know if this only applies to people who kind of are like me, like I just hone in on every task I do. This deep breathing and the restful manner has just generally helped me to have a pace during my day that doesn't completely exhaust me after one task, but keeps me stable and going at a good pace during the whole day. So that was number 4, a restful manner. Okay, guys, we are already at number 3, a habit that it's not maybe a habit, but it was more a book that I read and a technique that I started practicing, which can be accounted as a habit. And it's from the book Letting Go by Dr. David R. Hawkins, which I've talked about here before. So Hawkins offers profound insights into the concept of surrendering to our emotions. So it has taught me how to release the grip of my emotions and fully embrace life. And you do this by surrendering to your emotions and allowing them to pass through. I found myself free to explore new emotions and new experiences. This is maybe something we've already heard 1,000 times. You are not your emotions, just let them pass through you. This is something that has been very prevalent in the spiritual community, but I never had a book that explained it so practically. And I am a pretty practical person. I sometimes have a hard time relating to spiritual principles if I don't feel like they have a practical anchor that I can actually apply to my day-to-day life. So this book definitely helped me do it, this technique, very deeply over the course of months. And that was obviously a very brief explanation, because all the examples in the book can really give you insight into how to practice this in specific circumstances. Guys, it's a liberating feeling that has significantly increased my energy levels and overall well-being. I do not get stuck on one emotion anymore. I can fully experience what I'm experiencing at the moment and then let go and move on to new experiences, which just make life feel generally richer. I don't wallow as much. I don't worry as much. It's definitely liberating. This is often something you also do in therapy. It definitely helps if you already are in therapy. But if maybe you can't afford therapy, I would say this book is very practical, very easy to apply. And remember, the thing with self-help book, guys, it doesn't actually help if you don't apply it to your life. It won't actually help you otherwise. Yeah, that was habit number 3 that has increased my energy levels, totally changed things around. Now, number 2. Coming in number 2 is a habit that might seem very simple, but trust me, it had a tremendous impact on my energy and mental clarity. And it is to wake up at the same time every single day, without exception. No matter how late I go to bed, I make it a point to wake up at the same time every single day. Previously, I used to have varying sleep schedules, and I would wake up at different times every day, go to bed at different times every day. It led to brain fog, to confusion, and it increased my anxiety. However, now that I have this consistent time of waking up, I feel like I have something solid in my day. I feel like I have something that I can rely on. I feel like I have something that is always the same. And for me, it's waking up at 6 a.m. every day, no matter what. I've noticed a significant improvement in my energy levels. It has been a game changer for me. This is something I've heard for years, but never quite believed in until I tried it myself. I don't know if this would be the same for everyone, as I said. Maybe it's just me and my specific personality type, but I I personally love having something in my day that I can always rely on. So even if I can't do anything else but lie down and rest and watch a movie, I will wake up, and truly been a game changer. Hi guys, Adelina from the future here. As I'm watching the edited video, I just remembered a note that I want to include pertaining to maintaining a consistent wake up time. So, even if you went to bed late the previous night, maintaining a consistent wake up time can speed up your recovery, in my experience. However, sleeping longer and staying up later the next day can lead to multiple nights of poor sleep quality. Using the strategy of sleeping in because you stayed up late can often be counterintuitive, leading to irregular sleep schedule. Just wanted to include that. And finally, we have reached number 1. And this habit kind of goes into number 2, because to be able to wake up at the same time every day, you need an alarm clock and you need the discipline to get out of bed the same time every day, which for me is 6 a.m. The thing I have done, the habit I have employed as number 1 is to put my alarm clock at the other end of the room. And at this point, you might just, sigh or roll your eyes, because this is everywhere on the internet. You've probably heard it on every single motivation channel or productivity channel or book or wherever. I've known about this for years. I never quite wanted to do it, I think. I don't know why I didn't do it. I think maybe deep down, I didn't want to commit to that. But once I did it a few months back, I always get up now at the time that I do want to get up, at the time the alarm actually goes off. In the past, I used to spend hours in the bed in the morning, which completely drained my energy for the day. However, by placing the alarm now at the other end of the room, and my alarm clock is also loud and it has LED lights that light up the room, I've created the incentive to wake up. Because I need to. The alarm clock will wake up the whole house otherwise, and it's extremely loud. It just has truly been a game changer. So there you have it. The 5 habits that have cured my low energy and revitalized my professional and academic life. They have given me new energy, new life, new perspective. I just feel more inspired and clear-minded and focused. These are very simple habits. If I reflect more deeply, I would say there has been, of course, other changes in my life as well. I would say in general, I follow a pretty structured lifestyle, and a healthy lifestyle, a balanced lifestyle. I've tried to strive towards that in general. So keep in mind that these 5 habits alone maybe won't cure your energy levels completely, and sometimes it's something that may require medical attention in some way. So keep in mind that this is just 5 simple little habits that could help you, and therefore it doesn't hurt to try. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you try these, and if you do, please let me know in the comments how it did go and how you experienced them, if you hit on any obstacles with them, or if they were truly as life-changing for you as they were for me. And keep in mind that these habits should just be a part of a bigger, balanced lifestyle in general. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.